Hello, everybody. This is Rabbi Moshe Rothschild bringing you the news summary from Israel, switching to a new format, sending this out on Thursday. So today is October 15th, 2020, and bringing you the summary of the news. We do all the work, so you don't have to. This week, in Israel, Saudi Arabia, it's been reported, has been using its media to push positive messages about Israel. This is incredible. After decades of preaching that Israel was the enemy, the Saudis are now pushing new messages about the Jewish state. Is this a harbinger of peace to come? We sure hope so. Today, Thursday, the IDF crossed the border into Syria to destroy two illegal Syrian army positions. The IDF destroyed two Syrian posts that were built illegally in the demilitarized buffer zone on the Golan Heights. If you don't know where that is, check a map, but it's basically the north eastern corner of Israel is the Golan Heights on the other side of the Sea of Galilee and north. A poll this week determined that American Jews, 70%, support the Biden ticket, but Israeli Jews overwhelmingly favor Donald Trump. No surprise there. Iran reported this week a second cyber attack on a port city, and various ministries were also struck. Iran reported, it was actually yesterday, that these attacks occurred and they were attributed to Israel. Of course, Israel had no comment about this. A suspected Israeli drone did crash in Iran. This was reported on an Armenian website, saying that the drone was possibly Israeli, which would give Iran an unexpected gift of technology that it may be able to use, but I sure hope not. In a very sad story this week, broken by the COVID virus, a Tel Aviv shoe store owner gave away his goods on the street. The videos were going all around Israel. Maybe they were viral. Tel Aviv shoe store owner Avi Samai just gave away all his merchandise on the street for free in front of the store after the coronavirus had ruined his business. Very sad. In a kind of an ironic story, an Israeli far left wing activist was in a Palestinian village. And guess what? He was carjacked by those very same Arabs that he defends in this Palestinian village. He was also injured. Of course, we are not gloating at the story, but there is a certain irony to it. The Israeli cabinet officially approves the UAE, United Arab Emirates Peace Accord, which, of course, we've been reporting on. This is the first agreement in over 25 years. Incredible. And I want to end with an extremely heartwarming story. It's such a beautiful story. You know that Israel's in our second lockdown, and we are not allowed to use our synagogue. So people have been praying outside in the open air, limited, and people have been trying to construct shade barriers. So this was a community in Samaria hired an Arab builder to build the prayer area. His name is Rami Yiya, and he was hired to build this prayer area. When he heard what the structure that he was building, this shaded area, what it was going to be used for, he decided that he was going to donate the materials and all the labor. My friends, there is hope for peace. So this has been Rabbi Moshe Rothschild bringing you the summary of the news from Israel. We wish you all a wonderful day and a great Shabbat, as we say, Shabbat Shalom from Israel. And finally, I should mention, for those who have not donated to our campaign, for those who are suffering for COVID, go back into this email, look at the bottom, there's a donate button, and please help us help the people of Israel. Shabbat Shalom and blessings to all.